Good morning, everyone. This is Denise, Empathic Sensitive Souls. Happy Friday! I can't believe it is finally Friday. It has been a very hectic week for me. I have a coworker off all week. She's off part of next week. And I've just been very busy at work. But I've noticed now that it's Friday and I've been practicing. I've been saying my morning mantras all week. The first one was I love and accept myself for who I am right now. The second one, I am more than good enough. And the last one, I am perfect just the way I am right now. Now, the middle of the week, I was still having some wobbles around saying I am perfect just the way I am right now. But I've come to the conclusion that saying that just means that I am okay with me, right? I've never been to this point in my life before because every second it's a brand new moment, right? I don't want to relive my past and do the coulda, woulda, shoulda, because those aren't good words to have running through my head. Oh, I could have did this. Things would have been different if I would have done that. But I am learning and growing every day, right? So to be okay with who I am right in the here and now, right at this moment, I'm as perfect as I'm ever going to get at this very moment. Does it mean that in the next 10 seconds or 10 minutes or 10 years, I'm not going to change? Well, of course I'm going to change. We all change. We all grow. We all have new understandings. We all learn and change our minds. And that's fine. That's perfect. That's great. See, perfect. I am perfect just the way I am right now. So by saying it for 5 days, that wonkiness is wearing off. There's still a little issue there with the perfect, but it's becoming easier, if that's the right word, but easier for me to say it. And, well, it's just a matter of a fact. I am perfect just who I am at this moment right now. It has helped me saying these 3 mantras get through a very hectic week at work. And if I keep saying them, it's easier for me to believe them. It is acclimating my nervous system to say them. Where I can look myself in the eye in the mirror and say, Denise, you know what? You got this. I can like myself. I can love myself. Hello, Teresa. Good morning. I can start to be okay with who I am. And it's taken me a long time to get this far. And I've only got better places to go. I can only move forward. Are there days where I get wonky? Well, of course there are. Everybody gets wonky. It's, for me, emotion. How do I feel? How do I feel about this? How do I feel about that? I know work is going to be hectic today. I know work is going to be hectic next week. But that's okay because I am becoming more, dare I say, grounded in how I feel about me. And I think that's pretty darn good. I love and accept myself for who I am right now. Sometimes I just like myself. But the more I say it, the easier it rolls off my tongue, the easier it is for me to hear it. And I say it out loud so my ears hear it, so my body hears it. And I keep saying positive things instead of grumbling about the negative or the not so positive things. And you respond accordingly. I love and accept myself for who I am right now. I am more than good enough. I am perfect just the way I am right now. I did morning affirmations, morning mantras with my great niece, who was 7 at the time. 6. She was 6 when we started it. She was having issues at school. There were some kids that were bullying, and she always felt very shy around people. Not around me, of course not. But saying some morning mantras with her on the way to school every day changed how she felt about herself. It changed how she portrayed herself to the rest of the world. And she became very sure and secure in herself. And it took 1 week of saying them every morning. The following week, it became a game. She would say them with me or just listen to me say them. The next week, it was more of a fact that she just liked talking to me in the morning, and it was fun to talk to Aunt Denise on the way to school. But she went from being fearful to go to school and be at school to I'm rocking it today. And that is amazing for a 6-year-old child to see in 2 weeks' time that huge impact on her life and how she acted and responded. And I would always do the affirmations in more of a sing-song voice, so it was always fun and exciting, and it got her going and revved up in the morning, and yay, we're gonna rock the day. I don't do the sing-song voice for me. Maybe I should. Maybe that would make a difference. Oh, I might have to do that. But just noticing how it affected her, and even though I was saying them, she was listening, and she was saying them too, it changed her whole world. And as she gets older and more self-conscious about how she looks, because that's always brought to the attention, especially if you're a woman, it's going to make a big difference that she can accept herself. And then we got to the point where she was tired of the same old mantras, so she decided to change them up, and I typed in her mantras that she wanted to say. And every Friday she would have a spelling quiz. And she would practice her words on the way to school with me. And then we would do the mantras that I've got this. I am smart. I will remember how to spell all these words. I'm going to rock this spelling test. And just that belief in herself. She pretty much aced every test that year. So that was amazing. So if it can change the world for a 6-year-old girl, what can it do for you? What can saying morning mantras do for you to change your outlook on how the day is going to roll? By me saying them, it's been cruising this week. I've been very busy, but I haven't lost my mind and gone down that rabbit hole of despair because, oh, why is this happening to me? No, it's okay, well, that was crazy. All right, let's try to figure out this issue or problem and roll on to the next. And it worked pretty good for me. I've been watching it to see how I act and react. And I was amazed. Just saying those 3 mantras every day, I thought was amazing how it changed, how I changed, how my emotion changed, and my energy changed around it. So that's my happy Friday. The weekend is going to be fantabulous. My great niece is coming shopping with me. I'm not sure what we're shopping for. I know I have to get some groceries, but you go to the Dollar Tree, you go to Walmart, there's always little odds and ends you pick up. The last time we went to the Dollar Tree, we got craft projects for fall, and she had a blast gluing things together. So we just may have to get some more craft projects for her to do. but that's the extent of my fun weekend is maybe have to do laundry. Not so fun, but it's always entertaining when she's around. It keeps me young at heart because there's always teaching her how to do something and then watching her do it and succeed beyond my expectations. Her imagination and her artistic ability is amazing to watch grow. And by giving her positive reinforcement only helps. So I hope everyone, you have a great Friday, that you have a great weekend, and I will talk to you next week. Bye for now.